Good morning, everybody. It's Terry over here, Hidden Hollow today. Just thought I'd put out a quick video on my way to work. It's 5:30 in the morning. Listening to some Sirius XM. There's a deer out there in the field. I love my little neighborhood. I watched some video this morning, kind of made me sad. It was a guy talking about losing his horse. If you ever want to see some good videos, it's under How to Hunt on YouTube. There's not really hunting videos. A lot of it's Bigfoot videos and it's real videos. This guy is really smart. He's an outdoorsman. He's a game hunter. I guess you could say they go up in the mountains and hunt. Kind of woke up listening to a story about how he lost his horse and talking about, how sad it was, and he almost broke down crying on the video, and I almost did too. And it came to thought that I've came a long way. 55 years old today. I've seen a lot. I will say the last 6 years of my life has really been a blessing. Things sure have changed. Before I came here to West Virginia, I was real hateful. I was mad at the world. I had a chip on my shoulder the size of a boulder. But life has been a real blessing. I told my coworker one day, I said, if I died today, tomorrow, I would die happy. I've lived the last 6-7 years of my life, I've lived really happy. I've gotten away from a lot of negativity, and after time, things change. It's like I told my brother the other day, I said, dude, it takes time, but does get better. And it has to do with relationships. It has to do with your life. It has to do with a lot of things. I got lucky when I got married. Found somebody that really loved me, that treated me really well. We never fight, We have our little issues here and there, but they're rare. The people I deal with, I mostly surround myself with good people nowadays. I'm not involved in anything. Hell, actually today makes 3 years since I quit smoking weed. And I know it might sound funny, but I thought I would never be able to do that. Just one day, I just decided I'm done. And that comes from actually living my life for years and years, thinking that I would die if I woke up and didn't have some for that day to get me through the anxiety and everything else that I was suffering with. Which, before I came here, and even a little while after I came here to West Virginia, I was on medications for anxiety and bipolar and all this other crap. But you know what? I did learn, if you change people, places, and things, a lot of times that stuff will go away. You take yourself out of a bad position, it can only get better. If you keep yourself there, and you keep struggling, and you keep fighting, you keep hurting, it's going to stay that way until something changes. And a lot of times, you have to be man enough to know when that time is, pick yourself up from your bootstrings and move on. I did it, and it worked. Granted, I'm not going to say that things I left in the past, how do I put this? That I don't miss certain things in life that I've done or used to do, or people that were even in my life. Granted, the people that mattered are still in my life today. The other ones, they had to go. I've trusted somebody that should have never been trusted for a long time, to come to find out that this person I put high on a pedestal should have been under my boot. You know what I mean? I'm sure we've all dealt with that. But nowadays, everything's good. Life is good. I'm happy. The other day, I dealt with a black snake in one of my pigeon lofts. It got like 8 of my babies in a matter of 2 days. And then I wound up finding him behind the nest boxes, and took care of that issue. And then a buddy of mine gave me some really good roller pigeons. I had them in my truck. I went down to my kit box, was getting that straight. Came back to get them, and the front door of the cage was wide open, and they were gone. So there's good things and there's bad things. I've got babies. I've got 4 more eggs, and I got 2 babies in my roller loft. I've got white babies being born and Homer pigeons being born. But I will say, there's a big part of me might be having to get rid of most of my pigeons because I think I developed pigeon lung. Now, when I stay out of my loft, if I just run in there, feed and water and get out of there, I'm okay. But if I go in there and hang out for a little bit, my breathing goes to crap. I can't hardly walk across the yard without having to stop, without having to catch my breath. If I take a deep breath, I start coughing. I've already been seeing doctors about this. I'm 55 years old today. I don't have many health issues. I do have a blood pressure issue and a thyroid issue, which I take medication for. But other than that, I've always been pretty healthy. My son said the other day, I hope, Dad, that I age as well as you. Most people think I'm in my 40s. They don't realize. I don't know why that is. Maybe it's because I never slowed down. But anyway, it's like, I just thought I'd do this little video clip this morning, tell everybody, hey, it's been a little while since I've seen you. I will say there's a guy at my work, his name is Nick, and he's got a video, he's doing videos on YouTube now for his kids, teaching them how to shoot and all. They seem to be really well. I mean, I've watched some of their videos and there's some good shooting little kids. It's under Stealth Brothers. If you can do me the favor, maybe go watch a few of those videos. Subscribe to theirs. Look, there's more deer out there in that field. See them out there? Deer. There's deer everywhere around here. Stealth Brothers. We all need support. I'm sure if you go on there and comment, say something to them, they will just as well subscribe back to you. And that's what we need to do, because it's one thing making videos. We all want to be monetized somewhat, or at least be acknowledged for what we do. I mean, I've been making YouTube videos for probably 3 years now, 2-3 years. I just hit 3,000 subscribers, which is crazy. Never thought that would happen. And my videos are monetized. Now, I don't make a whole bunch of money. Y'all know you don't make a whole bunch of money doing this stuff. But every once in a while, it's like, hey, I get to go buy some feed, and it doesn't come out of my pocket. So what I'll probably do with my pigeons is reverting back to my kit boxes. I'll take all the youngs that I hatched this year, since I can fly them, and I'll put them in kit boxes, and I'll probably, I don't know what I'm going to do with my lofts, turn it into something else, and get rid of a lot of my breeders, my whites and my homers, and just do what I got to do. My health comes first, and it's been really rough on me lately with my breathing. It screwed me up in a lot of ways. It's really messed me up at work, because a lot of the stuff I do is strenuous. I'm just lucky I got good people working with me that will take up the slack when it comes to the heavy stuff. Like I said, somebody's got to carry the tools, right? Anyway, today is June 1st. I'm glad to wake up to see another beautiful day. It is going to be a beautiful day. Some chemtrails over there in the sky, so they're trying to poison us. Martinsburg, the little town I live near, they had protests this weekend. It didn't seem to be very many people. It was a pretty sad protest, if you ask me. But then again, I don't think anything got broke. I do know that all the protesting they were doing at the police station and all, even the new police station, they were talking about breaking windows and stuff. And we just did those buildings at my work. We just put all the glass walls in the buildings, and me and my buddy had worked all day Thursday at the police station, putting in barriers and sneeze guards in all the offices. It was crazy. So you got to see that stuff on video. Hey, it's been a crazy life up till now, but it's been a good one. Next week, this coming Friday, we're heading to Alabama. We're going to go see Two Cedars Micro Farm. They're on YouTube also. Check them out. They're a really good old couple. They become really close friends with ours. And our buddy Dave over there, he had just going into remission for cancer treatment. So if you could go over there, subscribe to their channel, go there, leave a comment. They like to watch other people's videos. So if you go in there and you subscribe, they'll subscribe back. And we are donating one of our German Shepherds to them. I'm not telling you to get a pat on my back or nothing. I'm just telling you where I'm going to be. We're going to ride all the way to Alabama from West Virginia. And and deliver one of our best puppies. Not that there's nothing wrong with the other ones. We're delivering a really good puppy to these people. Dave's home all day. Darcy works at a Tractor Supply, so they're good old country folk. They do got a homestead video, and they got animals. And I really think you should check them out. I would really appreciate it, guys. Like I said, we all need support. We're going to go to Alabama. We're going to drop this dog off. We're going to check out some things all the way out and all the way back. And we just hope we don't get caught up into this riot crap. You know, I don't want to hurt anybody. I don't want to see anybody get hurt. But me and the wife both pack. And I will be bringing my 9mm carbide and a couple extra clips just in case anything happens, because I'm going to protect me and her. And it's just like any of y'all would do. Granted, I don't believe that should have ever happened. But it's turned around from a police incident to a racial incident, and I really don't believe that should happen. I was kind of going back and forth with one of the guys at work. We have one black guy that works at my company, and me and him went back and forth, and he was talking about how justified it was for all these people to be burning buildings down and looting and all those other things, and I was like, that doesn't make it right. And he's pretty much called me an Uncle Tom because of, I didn't know I could be an Uncle Tom. But then I started thinking, after watching North Country Off Grid, he did a video talking about if nothing else works when it comes to the government and their overreach and their control, then you have to try new things. Sometimes you have to fight back. And if you think about it as people burning down buildings and breaking things, and, well, you know, nothing else has worked. Peaceful protests never work. They don't change. Laws get stricter and stricter as it goes. And nothing's changed. And we got a corrupt government. And if that's what it's going to take to get their attention, just think if white America was to get with black America and brown America, and we all united against this government to overthrow it, what we could do. Just think about how much nicer the world would be if we had a government that actually worked for us and cared for us, and not for other countries and had their pockets lined from all kind of corrupt nations and schemes and scandals that are going on everywhere. And everything's Donald Trump's fault. I can't say I'm not a big political person, because that'd be a lie. But I do pay attention, and I don't believe that Donald Trump is at fault here. I just think that it's a way to create division. I'm tired of division. I watched it all weekend. Division, everybody's racial this, white people this, people talking about killing white people because a white cop killed a black person. I think that's wrong. Do you think that's right? Anyway, I'm not trying to get political, but it's like, oh, here it is on my birthday, and I'm just trying to sum things up a little bit. Maybe you'll understand, maybe you won't. It's all up to you. Anyway, that's just my thoughts. Big shout out to all my subscribers, to my friends. You guys know who you are. I got a real big YouTube family. I was telling somebody the other day, I've been in Facebook jail so many times that I don't even care anymore, because I just go on YouTube. I can connect and talk to people just as much on YouTube as I can on Facebook, which Facebook is a scam anyway. You know, it's controlled by Mark Zuckerberg. Zuckerberg. Anything you put on there is being monitored. Almost like everything in life nowadays. But hey, this is me signing out, because I'm going to get ready to go through Martinsburg, and I'm trying to get to work this morning by 6. As you can see, I got 14 minutes. I should be able to make it. They say 15 minutes early is on time, and being on time is late, so I'm going to be somewhere in the middle of all that. Anyway, thanks for your support. Thanks for watching. Subscribe to those two people I brought up, Stealth Brothers and Two Seaters Micro Farm. For my birthday, do that, if you don't mind. You all have a wonderful day. I'm going to try to.